It's officially midnight.
Happy birthday.
It's my birthday. And now I'm gonna go to sleep. Good morning. It is my birthday. Jamari is currently driving, but I remember when I said I was gonna start vlogging for a second. You can't have music in the background. Right now we're in the car, headed to get gas, get some Dunkin' for Brekkie, and then we are going to the spa for today. Those are the plans. Say hello. But yeah, those are the plans. Really just kind of a relaxing day. That's what I'm going for on the vibe of this birthday. So yes.
Can I have a medium iced matcha latte
with oat milk?
With oat milk
And one sugar.
And one sugar.
The beyond sausage sandwich. So can I have it on a croissant?
Yep. And the Beyond sausage sandwich. And can that be on a croissant?
You can put it on a croissant?
Yes.
And hash brown.
Yeah. Thank you.
I almost forgot my drink, you bitch.
I did.
To the spa. Not him telling me I looked okay. Not us looking like a clown's completely wet. We just got out of the spa. What'd you think of it? Give a little review. You don't have to look at the camera because you're driving, but
It was okay.
what?
Nah, it was good. It was good.
That's the answer I was hoping for.
It was really good.
Yeah, we had a good time. Some of the stuff was closed, but I still think we had a really good time. I had fun, and I definitely think we would come back when everything is like open. As you can see, the hair did not stay maintained, the makeup did not stay maintained, except for the eyebrows. Eyebrows made it through the thick of it. But at one point, I looked like a crazy lady with my mascara.
It was running mad.
You said it didn't look that bad.
I was just being nice.
You was just being nice. Yeah, it does a little bit. In case you guys are wondering, we're going down this like path right now. It does remind me of Ithaca, I will say. Don't see narrow roads like this quite often, but we're heading home. Gonna relax, maybe have a little bit of snack, and then we're gonna get ready for dinner. I'm gonna do my regular get ready with me that I like, car, that I always do, so it'll be fun. Hello, we are racing the clock. I have 4 minutes to get ready. Nothing like a good rush to do your makeup. We got back from the spa. We had a bit of traffic, but not like too much. Normally I wouldn't do my hands, but I'm rushing. C'est la vie, it is what it is. But we had a good time, and now I'm doing my makeup. Usually this is when I would like answer questions about myself. What's changed since last year? Can't really think too much.
I got dressed and I can't even wear it.
Honestly, I should have texted me and told me what you wanted to wear.
Water?
I thought you were gonna pour it for me. Hello, ladies and gents. It's the end of the night. Let me get my tripod so I can balance you guys. Birthday is over. What the heck? Well, it's only 10 p.m. So, first things first, I'm frazzled. Okay, had to get my phone because we're going to watch the last year's birthday vlog in this vlog. I don't know if I started doing this last year, but I want to start making it a habit of that. I want to start making it a habit that I watched last year's vlog in this year's current one, and so that I can reflect back in future years. I'll probably just skip this part, but so I can see any questions that I might have asked myself and answered, and then kind of reflect and see how they're kind of different now. Apologies for the glare on my glasses. Could not do the contacts anymore. Bob's Burgers in the background. First, you guys can't see it, but because I was frazzled earlier, my makeup is all over the place. Also, I did not get to show it. Jabari got me these beautiful flowers. Oop. Jabari got me these beautiful flowers for my birthday. I love them. I don't know if you can see, they have like little sparkles on them. They're just like so pretty. We brought them upstairs. We do have to trim it down a little bit, but there's room for them to last a while, and I'm really excited about that. They're just so pretty. This year I want to say a few things that, like, when I look back next year, I can like see and be like, oh, that's interesting. Does that like make sense? Yes. So it's just a couple things, and then probably I'm gonna do a time lapse, but I definitely want to like mention them and say them. So I did. Honestly, I probably am gonna end up filming like a full get ready with me and like answer questions and say this in this video, because I still have more birthday stuff happening. Like, I'm gonna make a birthday cake for myself and stuff, so probably will include that after this. Write it down in case I would forget. I could get the list. I should write the questions down. Oh, I made a list last time. I was with it. Just turned 22. It was my 22nd birthday. Big yikes. Same. No. Am I excited to be 22? Definitely. I love my birthday, but I definitely am like feeling weird getting older every year. I agree. I don't know how to explain it. I think some people will agree with me, some will disagree. It's just kind of a personal feeling. I feel the same. As I get older, it just feels weirder. Where do I live / the weather? I know that sounds so... Okay, my tripod definitely. That is totally a good question. I'm in a completely different spot than I was last year. Random to like mention where I live in the weather, but I'm in my last semester of college. I'll be finishing in 2 weeks. A week? This is the last week of classes. I have a college degree. But I'm in Ithaca for my birthday. That's where my school is, Ithaca College. I have student jobs, but I'm about to be unemployed. Was not unemployed long. Something comes of that. I mean, if I have to go back to the liquor store, my summer job, I will. I just think it's so funny because this was filmed December 9th, and the end of January I literally got my full-time job, which I do still work at now, and it's just so strange to think that at this moment I literally had no idea of what was to come for this next year. I mean, there are so many things that like no one ever expected, but in things in my own personal life, I never expected to find a job this fast, which I am super grateful for. I'm currently in a relationship with my boyfriend. Still am. Still am. Very happy. I don't foresee that changing next year. I would like to say that I'm still with him, but we never know. Yes. I love that. I'm so happy. In a year, I would like to either have a full-time job that has a salary, is not like hourly, or have my own business. That's a potential I've thought about before, is having my own business. Failed at that,
so,
but
I don't know,
do have a full-time job.
Definitely in a year we'll see where I'm at. I mean, I have to be somewhere. Hopefully in a year I'm not still at the liquor store. If I am, Brittany, I am so sorry.
Don't you worry, girl. Don't you worry.
I just want to mention a couple of my favorites. Things that I'm like loving currently. Lately I've been into like my Polaroid camera again and taking disposable pictures and things like that.
I've been kind of slow on that,
a couple disposable,
but there's not
lately that I've been using
photos really to take of right now.
So I've been having fun with those. Ew, next year I'll be turning 23.
Don't remind me, girl.
22 I feel like sounds normal to me. Like, oh, okay, but turning 23 doesn't sound real. Anyway, hopefully by next year I don't have acne anymore. My hair is dyed blonde, but it's kind of grown out. I have to get that touched up soon. That is not a favorite of mine. I'm really into like hoops right now. I'm not wearing any hoops. I'll put them in.
Still into hoops.
Soon. I know
Still
it's like
into
a
hoops.
random thing, but.
Hello, happy Saturday. It is no longer my birthday. I'm officially 23, just on the regular. It's a daily thing. I am doing my get ready with me now because as you have seen, I did not have time to get ready on my actual birthday because we were just rushing around. So I'm going to do the get ready portion with me today, where I answer some questions so I can look, you know, look back on it. Always got to do a get ready with me. My mom is coming up for my birthday. We're gonna get lunch with my grandma. It was my first birthday home in 4 years, which is strange. Usually I'm away at college. Anyway, let's get into it. So let's answer the questions. When I watched last year's back, I wrote down the questions so I wouldn't forget them. Also, I have to wet my beauty blender, so I'll be right back. I look like I'm taking extra time to like find my makeup. It's because it's packed away because I was sleeping over Jabari's. Anyway, let me open up the questions since I wrote them down now and like could not seem confused trying to think of questions. Okay, current age. I am now 23 years old. That sounds absolutely terrifying when I say that number out loud. I mean, I literally said it last year that I was like 22 sounds scary, but 23 sounds scarier. Yes, it does. I don't know if it will get any better when I turn 24. If we're being honest, I literally said this to myself the other day, that like as you get older, the number just sounds scarier and scarier. I don't know if that's just me being scared of growing older and wanting to be young and beautiful for young forever. I don't know. Maybe I'm an ageist. I'm not gonna say the weather of today. I'm gonna say the weather of my actual birthday. I wrote it down. It was 34 degrees and it did end up snowing on my birthday, but it didn't stick to the ground. It was only like in the sky. Of course, it happened to be when we were driving up to the spa. So definitely got a little chaotic on the road. We'll say that. But nonetheless, it was a fine. The weather, I wasn't really bothered by the temperature, but the great thing was there was no wind at all. So like when we went out to dinner at night, I was able to wear a lighter, cuter jacket because without the wind, I didn't feel like as cold. So that was really nice. My birthday was on a Wednesday. Not that that really matters. I took off from my job. So I just got to like enjoy the day and spend it with Jabari, which was really nice. We didn't get to spend my birthday together last year, our first year dating, just because I was away at school, which, you know, it is what it is, you know, long distance, that's part of the thing. But it was really nice just getting to spend it with him and, you know, feeling special. He got me flowers, which I loved. I'm pretty sure I showed them. My employment status, so I do have a job. I work in social media. I'm not gonna say any more specifics than that just because, you know, crazy people. But I did get a job last year in January, which was really, really exciting for me, and I literally was so lucky and so grateful to be able to, one, get a job literally after finishing college, which is amazing and it really does not happen that often, and two, be able to keep that job through a pandemic. Hi, it's 2020, we're living in a pandemic, in case you didn't know. I'm sure I'm gonna want to remember that 20 years from now. Relationship status, if it's not very clear, I'm still dating Jabari. Thank goodness. I hope I date him for the rest of my life. I don't want to date anyone else. That's how much I like him. It's pretty scary. Hobbies and faves, and what am I into? What am I into? What do I do? I did mention this in the video last year, but I actually think I've been able to refine it and like fine tune it more, is that I've really gotten even more into skincare. I said I got into skincare last year, but I think this year was really becoming educated about skincare and knowing more about it. And even though I do still have acne, I've found products that work better for my skin, and I've helped reduce my redness a lot, which is something that I've always just had, like on my cheeks, just a lot of sensitivity and stuff. And so it's been really nice and feeling like I enjoy doing skincare and more math. I bought a skincare fridge, you know, that's a big step. That's a big step right there. I mean, I think my life is just so much different now because I do have a full-time job that like it kind of threw my like priorities kind of all over the place, and like what am I really into? What do I really like what do I make time for myself? It is definitely different because I am working from home, so I do get more time for myself, I will say. I've been able to keep up my YouTube channel, thankfully, which I still love doing so much to this day. I mean, it's just such a fun hobby of mine that I want to continue doing, and I don't want to stop. Honestly, my life is just consumed a lot by work, which I really don't have a problem with. I find that I consider myself to excel in my work and do good. That's what my blush is broken, sorry, that's what I'm playing with. So that just happens to be what takes up a lot of my time. Obviously, it's not a hobby, but what did I do in 2020? I do kind of want to just recap a teeny weeny bit what I did. What did I do? See, it's really hard to say and feel like I have accomplishments because compared to last year, when I watched last year's video, I did feel like I did a lot more the year before. Again, I did have a lot more freedom not having a full-time job, but also at the same retrospect, like I wasn't making as much money either. You know, I was a college student and now I have a full-time job with a full-time salary. I was able to successfully survive my first year in the real world working force, not a student job, not a hourly job, something really strong and like something that I feel that I did successfully in my first year. You know, a lot of people in their first corporate jobs, it can feel defeating and difficult, and honestly, who likes 9 to 5? I don't. I still do it anyway. But it's because I truly love my job and I feel so lucky, and I think that's the biggest takeaway of this year, is that I found a job that I love and that I love to do it and I want to stick with it. I'm not just sticking with it because the job market is so bad. And also, I just remembered I technically got my college degree in 2020. I finished my classes in January and I got my degree in May. So exciting for me. And then the last question, the last big thing that I'm gonna say is, what do I want for myself next year? Honestly, getting through 2020 itself was a lot, even just to think about in that retrospect, because it's been a crazy year. My hope is that by this time next year, I think I will be promoted. I hope I will have been promoted. I hope I will be making at least a little bit more money. Listen, I may not be hourly, but not making much above minimum wage, and that's okay. Of course, still want to be dating Jabari. Again, don't want to be dating anybody else. And I would like to be living in California by this time next year. If I'm not questioning my judgment or anything, but I'm just questioning like why it hasn't happened yet. I really would like to know like how come I haven't been able to get there, because that is a really important thing and that's something that I want to get to by next year. And I'm hoping in California, me and Jabari live together. We really do not want to go another full year not living together. So I think that's just like a next exciting step for us. Yeah, we have no plans to move in together right now, but we are hoping. So this is now going to turn into a time lapse, and I'll see you guys at the end of it.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.